All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Training Tuesday offered by the Chief Procurement Office for General Services. All right, so we're going to go over our Training Tuesday agenda for today. We've got our updates and reminders, and today we're going to go over request for information. Additionally, we'll look at some of our training opportunities and end things with our Tuesday takeaway. Okay, so for our updates and reminders, including today, we have 7 total days until the end of the fiscal year, and that includes this weekend, which means we only have 5 business days left of this calendar year. Please make sure that you are communicating with your SPO about procurements that must be completed prior to the end of the fiscal year. And don't forget to check out our upcoming trainings and get yourselves registered. On July 10th, we will be hosting the Procurement Methods Small Purchase course, and on July 17th, we will be hosting the Procurement Methods Invitation for Bid course. Just remember that to register for that course, you need to have successfully completed and been issued a certificate for specifications. We can't wait to see you at either of these courses. All right, so do you have a need but have no idea what is going on in the industry? Then the agency may want to consider completing a request for information. There are times that an agency has a need that hasn't been procured before, or maybe there have been significant developments in that market since the last time the agency has completed a competitive solicitation. A request for information can help with understanding general market information. For instance, when blockchain was a new concept, DoIT issued an RFI in order to have vendors educate them on what blockchain was. This information can help the agency fully understand the market and what the current trends are and what might be coming. The best time to use a RFI is when the agency has identified a need but doesn't have enough knowledge of the industry to create specifications. The information gained from the RFI can assist the agency in creating specifications for a resulting competitive solicitation. Overall, it helps assure that the state isn't asking for something in the competitive solicitation that the industry no longer offers or is not able to provide. The RFI shall not be used to steer specifications to a specific vendor. RFIs are created by the agency and published on BidBuy with the assistance of the SPO. The SPO will review the RFI to assure that all required information is included and that the RFI is not providing information that would only be appropriate for competitive procurements. The RFI is open to all vendors to review and respond. Let's go over some more details on what should be included in the RFI. I won't read this whole slide to you, but if you are going to publish a RFI, you should include this summary at the beginning of your RFI. It alerts the vendors to the fact that the RFI will not result in a contract and lets them know that they do not have to participate in the RFI in order to participate in a later published solicitation if one is issued. This summary also notes that no pricing information can be provided with the vendor's response. After the introductory summary of the RFI, the agency will need to provide the scope of the RFI. The agency may also ask for pricing structure. An example of structure would be, does the industry generally structure pricing as a subscription for up to a maximum number of users, or does the industry generally price on a per user basis? After the scope of the RFI is provided, then the agency will need to alert the vendor on how to respond. So there are some things that the agency cannot include in an RFI, and these include details about the agency's need, mandatory requirements, proposal requests specific to the agency, and requests for pricing. So please make sure to visit the CPOGS Training Center for more training opportunities. We'd like to highlight our BidBuy e-procurement system trainings. We have our system on-demand trainings that are available at our training center website 24/7. And the BidBuy registration form refers to CPO Notice 2025.04. This notice requires that the requesting user have completed the diversity and inclusion in procurement training prior to being able to gain access to BidBuy. Please see CPO Notice 2025.4 for more information on how to access the training. The CPOGS Procurement Training Academy offers 4 courses that are approved for UPPCC contact hours. Registration for these is required, and please visit our training center for all upcoming training dates. And we do have that July 10th Procurement Methods Small Purchase and July 17th Procurement Methods IFB upcoming. So make sure to get registered for those. Now let's take a look at our Tuesday takeaway. So we have our Illinois Historic Site, which is Fort Deschartres, and that's near Prairie du Rocher. It was built by the French during their 18th century colonial occupation. 2 forts were built in the 1720s, with a third built in the 1750s. This fort included a power magazine, which is still standing and is thought to be the oldest building in the state of Illinois. All right, so if you have any questions, please send those over to the cpogs.training@illinois.gov email account. And we hope you have a great day and a productive end of the fiscal year. We'll see you guys all next week.